I get too many fucking Instagram reels. Fucking please. Okay, so I enjoy talking to the. Here's the thing. I enjoy talking to the people that send me the reels, but I just don't like the because I have to make time, set aside time to sit there and watch all the reels because I watch them all at the same time. So I'll get like 6 different people send me a bunch of reels, and I don't fucking send people reels because I don't really watch Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see them all, I'll receive them, then I have to go through each one, and then you have to individually, comment on them at least in one of the emojis, right? It's a lot of work, man. Especially if they're long. If they're fucking like some cooking reel, 4-minute long video. I'm not watching that shit. I'll like skip through it and, give my general synopsis, but I don't. It's just a lot. It's a lot. God damn it. And there's somebody that sends me fucking 3-4 reels a day, and like I do not talk to them, and I don't know how to say, hey, fuck off, but it's just like I'll just keep, and then every once in a while I'll go through, read them all, and not watch any. Maybe I'll watch one, but it's sent me like fucking 13 of them, dude. It's a lot of pressure, man. Fuck. It's got to be how girls feel when you text them too fast. It just has to be. It's awful. It's like, I don't know. And then I feel bad sometimes if I don't respond in time and I get one and I'm like, God damn it, okay, I'll fucking read this later. And then sometimes I'll forget, and then I'll see that person later and they'll be like, hey, did you watch that reel I sent you? And I'll be like, ooh, no, because fuck that. And then I feel bad because, it was something that they really wanted to talk to me about, and now I have no context for this conversation that they're trying to have with me. I'm the asshole somehow, so fuck. I'm just not a reels guy. I'm just not. Send me, I watch YouTube a lot. So, nobody watches YouTube but me, so I can't really be like, hey, send me a YouTube video, because nobody does that shit. So, it's like, fuck, man, I don't be watching TikToks, I don't be reeling. I'll watch like 4, and then I'll say, okay, this is the last one I'm going to watch, because I will get stuck in my phone, and then I'll have to get off. So, it's just a lot. Now, that doesn't mean if you send me reels, don't send me them. I'm just complaining, I'm just bitching about how much work it is to, I guess, maintain general friendships. It's just like all the fucking reels. It's just goddamn, bro. I don't know. I just don't be sending reels like that. I've been watching for the last 3 days the fuck. I cannot say that shit again. That podcast with Joe Rogan and Adam. What's his fucking name? I've literally watched it for the last few days. That's gonna bother me. His name's Adam. It was the title of one of the worst podcasts ever by some other dude. Another video. Adam Conover, and this guy, dude. Top 3 biggest pussies I've ever heard speak the English language in the last year, publicly. Seriously. As a genuine, because with politicians and things like that, you're kind of getting watered down policy, or I guess watered down stance. Maybe not policy, but it's not really things that they believe in. It's whatever's best for their party, right? But with this guy, he just doesn't have any of his own ideas, and he'll say things like, "We need to fix this. People will figure out a way to do it." And it's like, well, you're proposing the idea. Why don't you fucking figure out a way to do it, brother? What's crazy about that? It's very annoying, and he uses the words and like a lot, and now I've become extremely self-conscious about using those words. That's why earlier when I said I was like, fuck, because I'm not trying to sound like this. He sounds like a dumbass, all right? And it's, damn, here we go. And it was just a very, basically, he runs the show, or I don't know if he does the show anymore, but 2 things. 1, I'm going to talk about this, and 2, I've been trying to, slow down and calm down. I'm a bit jittery when I speak sometimes, and I've noticed that I'll stumble over my words, or I come off as nervous when I'm talking to girls, for example, sometimes, and I've noticed I need to slow down, so I'm gonna try to kind of put the brakes on a little bit when I'm fucking talking, so I don't get riled up. Try and go for my stoic approach here a little more often than before. Anyways. Basically, the entire video was him and Joe Rogan talking. Well, obviously. And every once in a while, there would be a little debate. And Joe would make a point. And Adam wouldn't really be able to counter it, but instead he'd say, well, let's look at this way, my perspective. And then sometimes Joe would be like, yeah, but it's the same thing. he doesn't. It's the perfect epitome of a very liberalized man, at least American liberalism, I'd say, in terms of progressivism. Like, this is a progressive man. He's, it doesn't really matter, but he's a Caucasian dude. And he has a girlfriend, 10 years, just perfect. Everything's cool. He's normal. He's said he's not good at running, but he runs anyway. Says he enjoys it. He has a lot of trans friends. He talks to them all the time. He knows people this, and that, this, and this. But every time he gets to a stance, it's as if he can't, explain his side. And so he'll go, well, the research says this. But sometimes, well, not even sometimes, most of the time, at least the research he presents is very open to interpretation. So it just sounds bad when he speaks. And I pray to God I don't sound like this, because he sounds like a fucking idiot. If you watch this fucking podcast, it's just the worst. I'm hating hard. I understand that. But dude, this is a soft man. And you can see him talking, and you could just see it. It's just, I don't know. It's very strange. And it's probably partly the complete dichotomy between him and Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, extremely masculine, bald, works out all the fucking time. Fucking fought for 5-6 years. How many? 13 to 21, I think? Or 17 to 21, I think he said in this video. So, no way. 4 years, yeah. Fought for 4 years straight, just traveled. And then did jits, black belt and jits. Just complete opposites. Like, smoke cigar. Complete opposites, right? And he goes, well, you have to look at the, actually. And it's infuriating. I don't know why it's so infuriating. It's partly because I think, I just hate hearing him fucking talk. And maybe I just hope I don't turn out like this, It's just disgusting to me. I don't know. It's irritating to listen to him fucking speak, bro. I don't know how else to describe it. Watch this video. Maybe I'll link it in the description. It's Joe Rogan Experience 1282 Adam Conover. And he'll say things, and then he'll be like, well, I don't have the facilities in front of me right now to have a proper discussion about it. And it's like, well, basically you're saying you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's like, you have to think through the things that you come in conviction with. You cannot just say shit. Well, okay, you should kind of say shit. This is how I feel like you should do it. Or this is how I did it, at least. So I would say things and then argue with myself. And then I'd say things in public and then not argue. I'd discuss with people. And kind of see how right I am about them. And then I'll have that conviction. It's kind of how I do it. But it's as if he doesn't talk to anybody about anything. And he just takes research, he interprets it his way, and doesn't listen to other people, and especially if it's logical. For example, there's a point in the video where Joe said he went on probably 3 minutes about how trans athletes shouldn't be participating in sports with regular women, normal women. And he was like, well, it's an unfair advantage. This is Joe talking. It's unfair advantage. It's because, it's as much cheating, if not more so, than using steroids. It's just completely unfair. It's not the same at all. There's huge differences, especially between the years of all the testosterone that's been built up in the muscles and the tendons and the way they affect the joints over time, and pretty much irrefutable evidence to show that there's a huge disparity between the two, athletes in general, transsexuals and regular women, or even the other way around. But, of course, nobody's going to do that. And he goes, this is Adam, he goes, well, I disagree. Wow. And Joe goes, well, what do you disagree about? And he doesn't respond to that question. And it's like, fucking Jesus Christ, man, just stick to your guns. I was sitting there and I had to pause the video and fucking go, Jesus, fuck, I cannot hear this guy speak, man. What is today, Saturday? I say hate and jueves, but it's not jueves, it's sábado. It's fucking Saturday today. Things are going well. So, okay, a little bit of update about what am I going to title this? I guess, I don't remember what Instagram Reels. So I've already done this now. I've got business cards for my little my fucking thing I'm starting up. Got some business cards already. Got the website domain. Fucking everything's gonna be cool. And I had to swallow my pride. I'm working at a theater right now. Probably with a lot of people who are significantly younger than me. Fuck it. Last job was cybersecurity. This job, I'm serving at a theater. Fuck it. Maybe it'll be cool. And I've applied for other shit, and this is kind of the first thing that hit me back because I went there in person too. So fuck it. Maybe it'll be cool. And then I'm also working on something else that I believe in. And I think it's going to motivate me a lot to pursue it more and put a lot of love into it because I do believe in it. And it's mine, and I'm creating it. So that's fucking sick. I've told very few people about it. I'm trying to do that less. And yeah, I think it's going to go cool. I think it's going to go cool. It's going to go good and cool. And it's going to be cool and good, you know. So I'm excited about that. Taking care of myself a lot more recently. Listened to I completed another book. This time auditorily. Whatever. So that was the last book I completed. Understanding Masculine Psychology. I said in the past in one of these things that I was reading a lot more. That was a lie. I stopped, I guess, apparently. So I had this audiobook that one of my cousins recommended to me after our beach trip. The beach trip. That reminds me. Fuck. Somebody pissed me off recently, and I don't plan on talking to them until they pay me what they owe me because nobody else disciplines them, and I'm a family member of theirs. And so if you're watching this, this is the only communication we're going to have until you pay me the fucking $96 you owe me. And it's not even the money, it's the principal. You fucking pissed me off, and you know that's why I hung up on your ass. You're fucking bugging. God damn it. And if they don't watch this, fine. Fucking, then I'll talk to you when I talk to you. But god damn it. Made me so fucking mad. Just complete inconsiderates. Completely inconsiderate of other people's fucking wallets is what it was. Anyways. I don't even remember what I was fucking talking about. The beach, whatever. Yeah, my cousin recommended me this book. And I listened to the whole thing. Very, very good. It's called How to Be a High Quality Man That Women Want. And I believe in the book. I think it's a good book. Generally, it just gives you good advice on how to be masculine and how to not be afraid of it. Sometimes, you know, and I was thinking about this too. Sometimes if I'm in public and I somehow end up behind some woman, like I'm a small woman, like I'm walking behind, dude, I'm 6'1", 200 something, and I'm sitting there walking behind some small woman, I'll like back up a little bit so I don't scare the shit out of her. I've been in clubs and had to tell females that they have like fucking, you know, beer cans stuck to the bottom of her Converse it was. And I tapped her and she turns around, I was like, dog, come on. Fucking, really? You know? I'm not trying to scare women, dog. So, yeah. Don't remember my point, but that was just an antidote. I was like, damn, you know? But yeah, I'm trying to, I guess, be a little bit softer with women in general, which I think is going pretty well. I've been looking people in the eyes a lot more recently, and things have changed a lot. I'm just straight up, just a lot more confident. I've noticed if what's that word? What's the word for impulsive, but with a C? Compulsively look away from other people's eyes, then there's something I need to fix internally. And it's like, okay, just this until I can do this consistently. And I think that's pretty healthy. It's going well. Fucking Adam Conover. I mean, this was 5 years ago. So maybe he's a little less of a dumbass now. But maybe, let's see. Can I just go to... Joe Rogan, or podcast. I think he said he has a podcast. Factually. So it's been 5 years, so maybe he's grown up. We will, I will watch one of these, probably off camera. And if they're good, then I'll watch them on camera. They get a lot of views, so hey, he's doing good. People listen to him. We'll check it out. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I guess that's all I'd say.